Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Here's Simmons. Toronto making their last shot. Simmons with a screen on quickly. Thomas passes to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. The shot's good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's quickly. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. It gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Here's Thomas for 3. Just 3 to shoot. Finney-Smith beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Quickly outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The baseline, Jay. Tries again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Thomas. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Quickly drives in to the left side wing. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Claxton with a rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Thomas misses. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on quickly. Thomas passes to Claxton. Can't get the putback. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
The Raptors with a lead. And it's Barrett off the drive. Here's Pirtle. Back to Barrett. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Pass to Simmons. Quickly against Thomas. Out to the wing. Outside Simmons. Shot from 12. It's stolen by Barnes. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
10 seconds.
Here's Nick. This one for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Outside Johnson. Claxton finds Johnson. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Left side, Finney-Smith. And he hits it to tie the game.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now here's Quickly. Still without a bucket. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes against Simmons. Here's Quickly. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Thomas. From deep, Johnson. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now the Nets with it. Sweet little floater.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Outside Schroeder. On target from range. Schroeder's got 7.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. Schroeder against Mitchell. Olynyk with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Martin, the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the baby hook.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Mobo gets the bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Got a piece of it. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the game. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, BA, consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Brown looking around. Pass to Mobo. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Clowney. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. He buries it from 3. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open guy?
Mitchell finds Olynyk. That's tipped. Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Mobo. Pass to Abaji. Martin against Mitchell. Martin, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Toronto foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 9. And he drives in. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Shoots over Brown. And a foul called. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Zaire Williams stepping the line with 2 shots. The plays under video review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep, Mitchell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Schroeder, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Olynyk with the ball. Olynyk with the screen on Bogdanovich. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Schroeder. Rebound, Toronto. Outside, Brown. Outside for Mitchell. Brown, a screen on Schroeder. Mitchell. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Simmons joined in the backcourt by Thomas. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Claxton in at center. So that's the Nets 5. They get it back, kicks it to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players have gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Barnes with a screen on Thomas. Quickly, he's got space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Quickly. He has 6. Pass to Pirtle. Right side Dick. Here's Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
So it'll be 2 free throws, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He doesn't. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Thomas. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Barrett finds Quickly. There's a screen. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Finney-Smith. To the middle. Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Barrett. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Nails it from 3. Thomas has got 11 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
.152 left to play in the third quarter. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. Just 5 to shoot. Count the basket. Give him 8 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Quickly. And he converts the layup.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. Now Thomas. Johnson a screen on Quickly. Here's Thomas. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 2.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. On the attack, Schroeder. Pass to Bogdanovic. His first shot coming late. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Martin. Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Brown's got 5. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Cam Thomas getting it done for the Nets, helping them space the floor.
Before this quarter starts,
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Toronto trailing. So for the Raptors right now, Bruce Brown is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Mobo in at the 4 spot.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Martin. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Mobo. Back to Mitchell. 2 on the clock. Over Williams. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Oh, got a piece of it. Out to Schroeder. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And the shot's good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Olynyk passes to Brown. The kick to Olynyk. The 3 is up. Clowney pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Okay, he's going to put on a clinic at the offensive end. Dennis Schroeder challenging this defense right now. So crafty.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Here's Mitchell. The kick to Olynyk. Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Toronto.
on the court.
Here's Dick. Outside Barnes. Kick by Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Right side Dick. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Claxton. Nets leading by 4. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Barrett finds Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Thomas. Quickly from outside. And again, Toronto no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Back to Simmons. And that was good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty Barnes of the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And that's a foul. first foul. Bogdanovich has checked in for Johnson.
Now, into the line for your next.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. Quickly against Thomas. A good look from Bogdanovich. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Here's Barrett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Bogdanovich passes to Thomas. Back to Bogdanovich. Thomas outside. Fires the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
It's Barrett on the wing. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. Cam Thomas picks one up. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against quickly. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Barrett, count it!
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Sinks the tray.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Claxton with the block. So we see the Nets get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
the future of this great league. Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Moore in at the 2 guard.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Out to Harris. Launches it. A rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Launches a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. And the 3 off target. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I can name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Harris outside. To Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Cunningham gets the bucket.
3. Hey, you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Johnson with a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Finney Smith passes to Simmons. Now here's Thomas. Here's Finney Smith. A leaner. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Moore inside. Johnson on him. Now here is Harris. Finney Smith defending.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Cunningham drives in.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggle. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
There's Thomas with the 3. Here's Claxton, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Pistons leading by 11. Beasley with a screen on Schroeder. Beasley against Williams.
Brooklyn foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Beasley with a clean look. No good on the quick 3. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. That shot wide open.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Outside Hardaway. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And here we go. Pistons running again. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 11. Bogdanovich with it. Beasley covering. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Shooting 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Bogdanovich looking around. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pistons lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Dennis Schroeder, Bogdanovich out there with Martin. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Martin against Reed. Kicks it out to Beasley. For the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. Stewart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Ivy. And here's Stewart in the corner. Hardaway with it. A three-pointer, no good. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in.
Number 00.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
4 on the shot clock. Let's go. Reed misses. Nets trail by 9. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hardaway with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets from the arc. That one, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Reed finds Ivy. The tray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Detroit with the rebound. 1:37 left here in the second. Pistons passing it around. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Connie. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Ron Holland.
Defensive foul.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Holland. Out to Hardaway. 1:10 left to play in the first half. There's the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Nets trail by 9. Here's Connie, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Team.
The recent history of the Nets. Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Bogdanovich. Johnson comes in for Martin. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. And Simmons subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And here's Moore outside. Rebounded by the Nets. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Simmons penetrating. Moore against Thomas. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Finney-Smith finds Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. 14.
It's on Asar Thompson. The Nets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Harris a screen. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. It's Detroit. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durant. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. Simmons inside. Covered by Cunningham, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
The kick out to Cunningham. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 10 points. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call thieves at the end of quarters.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Cunningham. Lets it go. Harris kicks to Moore. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got his second basket of the game. Nets trail by 7. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
On the court.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. Beasley with the steal. The Pistons working the ball around now. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. Beasley's got 6 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Nailed from 3-point land.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is hit from Bogdanovich.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Fires the 3. Clowney, good. Clowney's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Williams comes with the double team. Ivy, another 3 for Detroit.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Detroit leading by 12. Pass to Beasley. Here's Reed. Takes a 3. Stewart kicks to Hardaway. Here's Reed. Beasley for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying a 12-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. The 3 from Thomas. Rebounded by the Pistons. Moore outside from downtown. The Pistons rebound to the left side wing. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 15. Knocked loose. Thomas with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Finished off the break.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cunningham. Kick out to Moore. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Curran sets the screen for Thompson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 10. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Cunningham with it. Now Thomas defending. Stolen away. A three from Bogdanovich. No good there. Harris outside. From the arc. Here's Thompson. Tipped away. Claxton with the steal. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Thomas.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Latray. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by Harris. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finney Smith with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. And the Nets miss again.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's tipped. Here's Thomas. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. The try. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Tobias Harris.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Claxton, no good. Detroit leading by 16. Pass to Hardaway. The three. A second chance effort, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Harris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Offensive rebound, and Duran slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Cunningham's shot is off. From deep three-point land, it's off. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Moore in a shooting guard. Harris misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. On the wing quickly. Off the mark there with a three. And here's Detroit. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Now here's quickly. Outside Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pistons on offense. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From 6 feet away. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Quickly against Cunningham. And it's Quickly with a miss. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Harris outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Harris has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Quickly drives in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Quickly with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham looking it over. There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Dick from outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Harris outside. Here's the three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Barnes. Still no points. Here's Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Harris, a screen on Barrett. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Over Barrett. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Malik Beasley is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Holland. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Reed in at the 5. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Mobo. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Mobo. Now here's Olynyk. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
Ivy against Brown. Out to Beasley. Rips it home off a terrific move.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball. The whole way.
First team foul.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Brown passes to Mitchell. Back to Brown. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
The Raptors with a lead. Beasley for 3. Hauled in by Brown. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Beasley. Fires for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Brett, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Beasley, that's good.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Brown with it. Beasley covers. Brown passes to Olynyk. Here's Abaji, defended by Hardaway. Mitchell, a screen on Hardaway. And stolen by Hardaway. .107 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fires the three. That one no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Abaji. He's scoreless. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go for him. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Ivy, right side. Back to Reed.
Toronto foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Hardaway, the pass to Beasley. Picked by Reed. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Detroit. Stolen by Ivy. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pistons ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, it's been quite a game for Malik Beasley.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Barrett. Outside Dick from downtown. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in, and Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons lead by 6. For 3, here's Harris. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Now here's Harris. 9 points in the game. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Cade on the move. Second chance shot. Duran in the post. He's working on Pirtle. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Dick. Hits the trifecta. Dick's got 6.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Pistons lead by 4. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Shot is good by Barrett. He has 7.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Barnes, following the score by Detroit. Back to Pirtle, 5 on the clock. And here's Dick. He's got 6. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Detroit ball.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Raptors trail by 7. Barnes a screen. Dick with it. Now guarded by Duran. Stolen by Thompson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And here's Cunningham outside. The offensive rebound. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Harris a screen on Barrett. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the shot goes down. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Not a lot of rush in that possession for Tobias Harris.
Left side Dick. Will it go? And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3. And they get it back. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. From the arc. Rebound Toronto.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett can't hit. Here's more. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Barnes passes to Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Detroit on top. They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Paul Reed is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Agbaji drains the triple. Agbaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Raptors foul. Davion Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Fontecchio outside. Hardaway from outside. Mitchell grabs the miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. And here's Brown for three. Gets the three to fall.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Hardaway. The three. He drops it from range. And the Pistons lead by 12.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
An open look for Olynyk. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Beasley. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Fontecchio with a screen. Hardaway, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Harris.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Thompson against Barnes. Back to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Outside Barrett. Barnes a screen. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Kicks it to Quickly. And the three-pointer goes.
And Quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Duren. Rebound Toronto.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Quickly up top. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes against Cunningham. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Harris. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Hits the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Kicks it to Quickly. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cunningham. Harris outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. Pass to Moore. Back to Harris. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Here comes Toronto on the push. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Detroit with the
In this one. Thursday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Abaji. Here's Quickly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Abaji, following the bucket by the Nets. Quickly with it. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good, Abaji.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas against Barnes. Thomas passes to Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about that? Simmons stays strong and gets the and one chance.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Dick. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Now Finney-Smith. Now here's Simmons. Now Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Free throw drops for Dick. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. With the drive, it's hauled in by Claxton.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thomas surveying the D. Missed inside. Raptors leading by 4. Barnes left side. Pass to Abaji. Back to Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Abaji. Finney-Smith defending. Abaji can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Outside, Simmons. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Simmons got his second bucket.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Quickly with it, outguarded by Simmons. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That ties it up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1:04 left in the first. Here's Abaji. Back to Barnes. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Barnes screen on Claxton. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the Raptors miss again. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Quickly against Thomas. And it's quickly missing. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Simmons passes to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Mitchell, and it's Mobo in at the power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Schroeder banked in off the glass. Brownie's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. A drive by Schroeder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Barrett kicks to Brown. Out to Barrett.
And they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now, here's Schroeder. Outside, Martin. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Outside, Barrett. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Barrett's got 5.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Barrett with a screen on Schroeder. Barrett kicks to Olynyk. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Good. 6 points for him.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Barrett. The kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Now here's Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Schroeder against Mitchell. The drive by Schroeder. Misses in close. Raptors trail by 11. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. So for the Nets. Into the lane. Quickly the pass to Burton. And the dunk by Burton.
What a slam by Jakob. You can see the confidence that he plays with down low.
Here's Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Barnes screen on Thomas. Barnes outside. Over Simmons. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11, setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Here's Abaji. Thomas grabs the rebound. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Nets leading by 12. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And that one's good, Abaji.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Back Back to Finney-Smith. Count that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes screen on Thomas. Back to Barnes. Another shot. He lays it in.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Claxton. Scoreless thus far. Screen by Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. That shot off. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 9. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Quickly the pass to Abaji. Out left to the wing. Pass to Quickly. Here's Abaji. Covered by Johnson.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Thomas finds Claxton. Claxton a screen on Barnes. Back to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Thomas. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. .143 left in the third quarter. Dick with the steal. To the middle. Here's Abaji. And the shot goes down. Abaji's got 7 now in this quarter.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Thomas against Barnes. Thomas goes in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second.
Scotty Barnes picks one up. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Martin's checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Mobo. Still without a basket. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup. Barrett's got 7 points.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Brown against Thomas. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Thomas sets a screen for Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Pulls up. And the Nets miss again. Raptors trail by 10. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown dishes to Mitchell. Out to the wing. It's Barrett on the wing. Covered by Martin. Pass to Mobo. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done it. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Barrett after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. The kick out to Brown. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Nets on defense. And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. That one misses for Barrett. Nets leading by 8. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Number 17.
Now, here's quickly. Finney-Smith defending. Dick with it. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. Shot clock at 6. Barnes kicks to quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Barnes. And stolen by Simmons. Finney-Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Quickly with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Quickly with it, working on Finney-Smith. Dick can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 12. Nobody near Schroeder. No good from outside. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The first free throw is good. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Dick with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Barnes looking around. They double him with Simmons. Back to Barnes. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Brooklyn. And here's quickly for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson dishes to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Fades. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 10. Quickly with it. Now Thomas defending. Nobody near Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
Now, here's quickly. And Barrett slams it in. Brooklyn with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A three from quickly. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
Scotty Barnes picks one up. And he makes the first.
At the line for the next.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.
job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Williams. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Lets it fly. Here's Claxton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's Cunningham outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Outside, Williams. Here's Claxton. Beyond the arc. First shot won't go. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now, here's Williams. Claxton finds Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. 4-3. That shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out to Harris. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Johnson against Thompson. Johnson passes to Finney Smith. To the paint. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Cunningham passes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. On the attack, Schroeder. Claxton with it. On the wing, Finney Smith. Back to Claxton. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Schroeder. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Schroeder. No made baskets yet.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Finney Smith with it. Hounded by Harris. Down low. Knocked loose. Claxton again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Cunningham drives in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And Williams punches it home.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
For Detroit, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. There's Cunningham with a 3 on target from range. Cunningham's got 13.
a pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Outside Finney-Smith. Cunningham against Williams. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. His fingerprint. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got Tim Hardaway. Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Holland, and it's Swider in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. That evens the score. Milton's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Swider. Back to Sasser. From behind the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. Left side Simmons. Outside Johnson. From deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Swider. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Malik Beasley. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Swider. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Watford the pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Pass to Swider. Milton with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Swider. Simmons defending. Fires from deep. Swider's shot is off. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Counted. Simmons has got 7.
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Here's Swider. Pass to Holland. They set a pick. Here's Swider. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Martin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Let's go with a 3. Sasser with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Swider. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And stolen by Simmons. Hardaway against Johnson to the middle. Here's Simmons using his post moves to get the 2 points. Simmons has got 9 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Swider. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for Detroit, Swider.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Doubled by Watford. To the left wing. Holland for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Nets leading by 4.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Sasser outside. Here's Swider. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
37.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Williams in a 2-guard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Here's Moore. No points yet. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Outside, Williams. And stolen by Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Duran, the screen. For the tie. Cunningham passes to Duran. Harris on the wing. Williams defending. Another miss by Harris. The Nets with the lead. Here's Finney-Smith, and he dumps it down.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. Back to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Williams. He has 7. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Williams finds Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Schroeder. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Thompson. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. On the wing, Thompson fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Schroeder. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Williams. Back to Finney-Smith. And here's Claxton. Johnson for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Offensive board. Tipped. Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Swider. And they recover it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, number 25, Marcus Sasha.
The kick out to Milton. Fade away. The shot comes out.
Ben Simmons. 3rd personal foul.
Swider. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tenths quarter. Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Malik Beasley is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Swider in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Jacks up a 3, buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Simmons, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Tipped, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Swider. And the layup is good off the glass. Swider's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Sasser. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Trendon Watford. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Swider. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Slam dunk by Simmons.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Hardaway with a screen on Milton. Hardaway with it. 3-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simmons. To tie it up. The rebound by Beasley. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Swider. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Hardaway. Moore is checked in for Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Here's Swider. Williams defending. Nifty move. Not going to go that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Swider's got 23 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Cunningham. And yep, it's good. And now a 10-point Pistons lead.
Willing passers, unselfish play. have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Claxton attacking.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Schroeder, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 12. Johnson finds Williams. To the wing on the left. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And he comes up with a bucket. Swider's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pistons.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Williams. Right side, Finney-Smith. Inside, Claxton. The rebound by Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Swider.
Brooklyn foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul. Team
Good on the first, and that'll put them up by 9.
the line for your Pistons.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Williams. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Now Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target with the 3. Here's Swider. It's off. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like
this game to get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Girdle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at small forward. He had a nice open look right there.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Quickly with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nice D from Barrett.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now, here's Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Harris's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harris against Barnes. Now, Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Moore kicks to Cunningham. Another three for Detroit.
And you see that deep motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Outside, Barrett. To the inside. Birtle, the pass to Quickly.
2 minutes.
Jake with it. And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
Dick passes to Barnes. And here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock.
Foul called on.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris finds Duran. Driving to the basket.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Pass to Dick. From outside the arc, cracks in the tray. Dick's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Moore with the bucket.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game.
13 foul.
He's off on the first.
Barrett. R.J. Barrett.
And he sinks the second. And here's Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 4. Quickly the bounce pass. And Barrett swings it in.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Duran the pass to Thompson. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Barnes for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Quickly looking it over. No good with the triple. Doesn't go for it. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Holland is out there with Reed. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Ivy in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Outside Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Shaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Detroit making a switch here. Sasser's checked in. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Master Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Olynyk, a screen on Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. Abaji can't get it to go.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Sasser. Now Reed takes the 3. Tries to keep it alive. Hardaway kicks to Reed. For 3, Beasley. Some solid defense from Brown. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Abaji. And here is Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holland. They get it back. Here's Abaji. Here's Mobo. Hasn't made one yet. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Sasser with it. Brown on him. For 3, Beasley. It's hauled in by Brown. Raptors leading by 3. One-on-one here. Mitchell with it. Beasley covering. Good on the triple. Abaji's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Toronto. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And here is Brown after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Here's Mobo. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 5. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down
on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Holland with the rebound. Beasley outside. Pistons working now with the new shot clock. Lets it go with a three. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for three. Hardaway has got 9 points in the quarter.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Mitchell outside. The kick out to Brown. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Hardaway. Fires the three. And it's Reed pulling it down. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Hardaway dishes to Reed. Pass to Sasser. It's stolen by Brown. Fast break Toronto. Here's Abaji. Launches it. Here's Mobo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Harris with the shot. The offensive rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Cunningham. Kick out to Moore for the lead. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Kick out to Moore. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harris has got 5 minutes. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Birtle sets the pick for quickly. Pass to Barnes. It's Dick on the wing. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons trailing. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. Cunningham for 3. Here's Duren. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes outside. Dick in the corner. Fires from deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris passes to Moore. Cunningham, a screen on Pirtle. No good from Moore. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Dick wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
It's stolen by Barrett. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one, and he misses his first shot. Ivy with it, now defended by Mitchell.
Just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
On the assist.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 6.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Outside Hardaway. Hardaway is screen on Brown. Beasley kicks to Hardaway. Here's the teardrop. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Abaji. Offline with his 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors leading by. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul Reed out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Ivy. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Beasley. Pass to Hardaway. Reed a screen. Here's Holland to take the lead. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Pistons lead by 2.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Mobo. Mitchell outside. Up top, Brown. Beasley with the rebound. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Ivy passes to Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Here's Mobo, down low. It's stolen. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Detroit.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they're continuing to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Here's Dick, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Quickly. Now, here's Barrett. Back to Quickly. Connects from three-point range.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Pistons.
Thompson outside for the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Fires for 3. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Quickly.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here is Harris. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And that one misses.
At the line for Detroit, Durant.
He hits the second from the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And here's Quickly for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
Now here's more. Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Quickly. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now here is Burton. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And again, no good by Toronto. And Detroit has possession. Kicks it out to Beasley. Cunningham against Barrett. Beasley with a clean look. Frames it from downtown.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now, here's Quickly. Quickly, a screen on Cunningham. Dick passes to Quickly. Harris against Barnes. Pass to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett, no good. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that